Joining me right now is the former acting Department of Homeland Security Secretary. He is a visiting fellow at the Heritage Foundation, Chad Wolf. Chad, it's great to see you this morning. Thanks very much for being here. Well, here we are at the southern border, and we saw a lot yesterday. We've got a lot planned today. Why do you think President Biden would not raise such an important issue that is affecting American families throughout the country, the border?
Yeah, it was quite astonishing last night. Almost no mention of a national crisis that is taking place on the border today. You know, when the Biden administration has asked for volunteers from across the government employees across the government to go down to that border to help take care of the families and the minors that are coming across because of the policies of the Biden administration. And so to have that type of call up and not even to mention in his address last night, I think is startling because it, again, draws attention to a crisis that the Biden administration created itself because they took down and they removed a number of effective border security and immigration enforcement policies.
So what about their answers now? You know, Kamala Harris, the vice president, is saying that she's looking at the, obviously, the reasons, the root causes here. And she said that she would like to send $310 million to the Northern Triangle countries to stop them from coming here. Do you think it'll work?
No, not alone. Those measures alone will not solve this crisis. Look, we saw this during the Obama administration where they were heavy on foreign assistance. We did the same in the Trump administration, but we paired that with an enforcement policy that worked at the end of the day. So it doesn't matter how many resources and how much foreign aid that you provide the Northern Triangle or other countries. If the border is open and you're not enforcing the law along that border, the migrants know that, and they will continue to come at the end of the day. They want to come here for jobs. They want to come here to earn money and to return that money back home. But they need to do that in a legal way, and there's many different ways and visas to do that. But they're choosing to do that illegally because it is so easy. The Biden administration has made it so easy for them to do that. And so if you don't enforce that border, it doesn't really matter what you do on the edges. It doesn't matter what you do in the Northern Triangle. They're going to continue to come.
Well, I'm glad you made that point because, you know, the detractors of you and your administration, for President Trump's administration, constantly say that, you know, it's immigration that administration limited. In fact, the U.S. issues 1 million green cards a year. But why is it that it's this area, the Rio Grande, that has been the epicenter for this surge?
So there's a variety of different reasons. I think historically you've seen a lot of the traffic not only come through the RGV there in South Texas, but also in parts of Arizona and others. And look, the cartels and the smugglers, they're pretty wise. They understand what they're doing, and they know that the RGV is a vast amount of area to cover for Border Patrol. We have almost very few of that border wall system down in the RGV. That was the next phase. That's where the additional mileage was set to be constructed this year. But they know that, and they know that the Border Patrol are spread pretty thin down there as well. And so they're going to use that opportunity in a number of distractions that you talked about earlier in your segment to get people across in that area.
Yeah, and that's what we're seeing. Unfortunately, I was told that there will be a number of retirements from Border Patrol, and the Biden administration is not expected to replace those people. We're going to get more information on that as we move forward. Chad Wolf, it's great to see you this morning. Thanks very much for weighing in on all of that.
All right.
We'll catch up soon.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you so much.